The smokes, this book is good! Hey everybody, it's Sophia and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another one of my videos of my segment, The Book Nook, where today I will be reviewing the very eventful book, Dorthy Must Die, and the sequel, The Wicked Will Rise. There are so many things to say about these books. Like, first of all, it's called Dorthy Must Die, so you might be like, huh. Basically, the books are a alter Wizard of Oz. So in these books, the Wizard of Oz is an evil story. Like Dorothy's evil, the Scarecrow's evil, the Tin Man's evil, the Lion is evil, Glinda, yeah, she's not the good witch anymore, she's the bad witch. It's pretty much the reverse. Like the wicked are the good now. And it's like, whoa! I was a little confused when I started reading the books because I grew up watching The Wizard of Oz and, thinking that these characters were like people to look up to, but, these books kind of ruined The Wizard of Oz for me. Now when I think of The Wizard of Oz, I think of the Scarecrow tying people to tables and then operating on them for experimentation, because that's what the freaking Scarecrow does in this book. That's actually kind of given me small nightmares. That's okay because it's a good book, and that's all that matters. Anyway, so let's talk about what the book series is really about. So the first book follows a young heroine, and she goes by the name of Amy Gum, and she kind of has this really suckish life in Kansas. Her mom is not really nice to her. She's kind of like a drug addict, and she doesn't really fit in at her school. But then one day, a tornado comes, it picks up her house the exact same way it happened to Dorothy when she went to the land of Oz, and Amy ends up in Oz as well. But the Oz that Amy lands in is not like the Oz that she's heard about from her world. This Oz is dark and it's very post-apocalyptic, and there's no magic there. She ends up meeting a boy who saves her from her death. I won't tell you how, but he saves her, and he's very mysterious, and she doesn't quite know who he is, and she doesn't even really know where she is yet, but this is kind of the point in the book where you're like, oh, she's gonna be getting some romance action. She's totally gonna get some romance action. But just so you know, no romance happens with this boy because he actually ends up being gay. I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin it for you, but I didn't want you to get your hopes up. Well, after Amy meets this boy, she meets a lot of other people, sort of in the way that Dorothy met the Tin Man and the Lion and the Scarecrow, and they're all on this mission to get to the Emerald City, except Amy's mission is not to get to the Emerald City, it's just to not die. But Amy's actually a really nice girl, and she ends up helping this monkey. Yeah, she helps a monkey. The thing is, in this new land of Oz, you're not supposed to help monkeys because the monkeys are the slaves. And so when Amy helps this monkey, she gets in trouble, and then she gets kidnapped by Dorothy's army, and then she's stuck for a while. But then, as Amy is stuck in this cell, or jail cell, in Dorothy's castle, this witch, appears in there, and Amy's like, whoa, who are you? And this witch is like, hey, you want to join the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked? And Amy's like, what the heck is that? And then the witch is basically like, don't ask me questions. Do you want to die? If you want to die, then stay here, but if you don't want to die, then just, come with me. Amy's a little stupid, and she keeps asking this witch questions. I was like, girl, just go with the witch. Who cares if the witch is also bad? You're going to die if you stay in this jail cell, so just leave with her. Just leave. So I'm pretty sure Amy listened to me, and she ended up going with this witch, and this witch is part of this revolution called the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked, and it's basically all of the wicked witches in the land of Oz coming together for the good of Oz. Long live Oz, basically. That's their motto. So Amy is given the task to find Dorothy and kill her. That's her task. So the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked is training her, and they're teaching her how to fight. She basically becomes a teen assassin. It's pretty cool, a little disturbing, but it's really cool. And then throughout this whole process of training her, Amy meets another guy named Knox. He's really cute. And I don't know, I've never met him or seen him because he's not a real person, but I picture him to be pretty cute, and Knox and Amy sort of fall in love, but Yeah, that doesn't end well. No relationship can spark during a war. Like, let's just get that in our brains. So Amy goes undercover sort of, and to kind of get in Dorothy's presence, and once she gets her opportunity, she tries to kill her, but oh, whoops, Dorothy gets away. I was like, ha, what? Like in every other story, the bad person always gets away, or there's some loophole and they end up being resurrected from the dead. Like, I'm not trying to put any dirt on Harry Potter, because Harry Potter's the best thing that ever happened to the world, but Voldemort, he should have died in like the 4th book. I mean, if we're being honest, he should have died. Like Voldemort, Dorothy needs to die, hence the title of the book, Dorothy Must Die, because that's the goal in the book, and that's what everybody wants to happen. So then once you finish Dorothy Must Die, you'll probably read the 2nd book, which is The Wicked Will Rise, and throughout this book, Amy has these dreams of these witches recruiting her to this sort of like cult kind of thing, and she basically struggles with whether or not she's wicked as well inside throughout this whole book. So it's kind of about her finding herself. She really needs to know who she is before she can take the life of someone else. So yeah, they're really great books. The only thing I'm a little irritated about is the 3rd book doesn't come out for another 3 months, so I have no idea what happens after the 2nd book because the story has not continued yet. So I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving break if that's what you're on right now. I know that I'm on Thanksgiving break right now, and I absolutely love Thanksgiving break because this is the week that I put up all my Christmas decorations and my Christmas tree, and I just get to spend time with family that comes in from out of town, and I get to remind myself of all the things that I'm grateful for, like all the people in my life, and all the opportunities that I've been given, and I'm really just grateful for living in general. I think everyone should be, because there are so many people out there that are fighting for their lives right now, and we've been given such privilege to live in a country where we don't have to worry about those things. So this year, let's just spread the thankfulness, and let's just be grateful for all the things that we have. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back and watch more of my videos, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving holiday season, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.